ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. For your entertainment tonight, I bring to you my review of The Dark Knight. See, a lot of people have been talking, projecting their voice to try and make themselves be heard. Sometimes they're trying to get across a message. Sometimes they succeed, and other times they fail. My message is clear-cut. The Dark Knight is amazing. Conroy Lee here, giving you his review of The Dark Knight. I still represent the old school with my Joker hat, but the new Joker, it's got a certain spin on things. Just seems so different, you know? I don't know what it is about him that makes him so unique. Is it the fact that he talks more with his hands? Is it the scars? Or is it just the fact that Heath Ledger gave the most brilliant depiction of America's most favorite villain from comic books ever? Yeah, let's go with that. I think that's exactly what it is. The whole movie is great. You have Morgan Freeman, who, anytime he does a movie, likes to hear the sound of his voice. What's wrong with a phone call? Then you have Christian Bale, who often at times can't really understand what he's saying, but it sounds intense and really mad. Someone knows where he is. Me? I just don't know. I'd MapQuest him, I'd say. You got your Two-Face. I believe in Harvey Dent. Oh my god. Two-Face did an amazing job. And it was just, the character was good. Even him as Harvey Dent was a real badass, which is exactly the way Harvey Dent was. So it was a treat to watch that. I mean, the story itself was great. You thought you had Joker at every single turn. Joker got caught, escapes, you know, and it's so many different things. It's just brilliant. Christopher Nolan knows exactly what the hell he is doing. And I think that this is only going to make the third movie that much bigger. Only because of the fact that people are expecting something phenomenal from him for the next film. Which, if he keeps up at this rate, anything he does is going to be just amazing. Now, with all due respect, let's really focus on what made the movie the #2 most grossed revenue box office hit in the entire world, next to Titanic, and gave it the biggest comic book movie related premiere ever, and the biggest gross in ticket sales on an opening weekend ever. The man. And I'm so sad to see that he's gone. Heath Ledger. And his phenomenal role as the Joker. That is the reason why people went to go watch the movie. Beside the fact that you had the Batman movie, you had the story behind it, you had all the special effects, you had the sequel to the most popular genre of probably comic book history ever. And then you bring in Heath Ledger, who does a different look, different sound. Everything about him was a little different than the Heath that we knew. And I think that was something special, something that was dark, was different than never messed with a man's rhubarb. Different. Entirely different. I mean, just watching him and Batman in the interrogation scene, and literally the moment where Batman says, "Why do you want to kill me?" I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. You complete me. I was ready to watch Jerry Maguire right there. I was just waiting for Batman to go, "Shut up. Shut up. You had me. And hello." But it was just phenomenal to watch. I mean, Heath Ledger took on that role in a different light entirely. I was breathtaking from that damn role. And because of that, that is who I'm going to be for Halloween. You will see a video later on of my attempt of making a really good Joker costume. And if you see my size, you'll see that a costume, to look as good as I want it to, makeup, hair, voice, it's going to be a lot of work. But I'm confident in my abilities to do justice to what Heath Ledger left behind. And for the record, I know several people have said, who's playing the next Joker in the new Batman movie that will come out soon? Here's my response to it. Why is one needed? I mean, the beauty with the Joker and Batman's rivalry is it never ends. So you don't technically need to have another Joker. I mean, why is it necessary? He didn't die, which is great. Because the way that they did it in the original Batman series, everyone expected, oh god, he's going to die in this one. And then when you see the end, when he's falling off the building, crap, it's over. How bad is it, especially now that he's passed away? I knew from the very beginning Joker wasn't going to die. You kill off the Joker, and that's pretty much it for the series. But the beauty behind it is that now you have the Joker stashed away in the back. People will always say, well, unlike, for example, Ra's al Ghul and now Scarecrow and Harvey Dent, these are characters that are gone. But we know Joker will come back. As long as he's not killed off in the series, Joker can come back at any time, any way, and do anything to drive it wild. Joker's wild, get it? Yeah. So, with that being said, I don't believe they're gonna go with another Joker. It's not needed. They may have a backdrop of a Joker and somebody talking like him, and that's literally it, but you don't need to base another movie on it. And if you do, it's the fourth movie. You go along with a third new villain, Penguin, Riddler, Mr. Freeze. I don't know. My opinion, it wouldn't be a bad idea to see Batman and Catwoman, but make it as a love story, the way it was supposed to be. Possibilities are endless. But with that being said, who knows what the future will hold right now. I know for a fact that the Joker will be the most famed villain at this point in time in history. One of the most famous. And on top of everything else, pretty sure he's going to get the Oscar. And if he doesn't, that's going to be one hell of a performance that tops that. With that being said, I'd like to thank you for watching Conroy Lee's review of The Dark Knight. If you have any requests, any questions, anything at all you'd like to say, feel free to post up on my YouTube account. And if there's any other movies you'd like me to review, let me know. I like to dabble a little in pop culture. Until next time, take care. Same Conroy Lee. I'm not going to do the Batman joke.